Okay.
Ooh. Didn't do this part or side. Let's see. Okay. Stone. I'm chillin', you're chillin'. You're chillin', I'm chillin'. You want a tarot reading? Yeah, I thought you would. I thought. Go ahead, get comfortable, and welcome to the tent. Let me go ahead and sweep away these old, stale energies that aren't necessarily good or necessarily bad, but just kind of in the way. Sweet. I've gone ahead. I've swept, and I've made us a nice, clear place, filling it up with yummy incense. And I'm gonna go ahead and open up this space for channels while I go ahead and welcome you to the tent. This is a place for people who enjoy looking beyond the betwixt and the between and peeking behind the veil, you know, for funsies, of course. We ask questions into the void, and while they are sometimes silly, we very often get serious responses back. Life is gonna life. Let's have a little fun, but handle the seriousness where it is. Whew. Okay. So, this space is nice and open. I'm going to connect me to this space. I'm going to connect the flame that I'm scrying with to this space. And then I'm going to connect you to this space. Now, don't worry about tethers and stuff like that. I'm going to make sure to disconnect us at the end of this because I am not down for a bunch of tethers. Anyway, welcome again to the tent. Today, we don't really have a question, but we're just going to tap in and see what the universe has for us. So we're going to start with your sigil. I know, I'm not like cutting it in. Just very... I don't know why I keep hearing Carmen in my head. Maybe someone likes opera. Maybe someone's binging Courage the Cowardly Dog and you saw that episode again. Maybe you're just watching nostalgia TV. It doesn't even have to be from an era that you were alive in and a kid in. Oh, and that's it. Sweet. Oh, this sweet apple is way more potent than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Thank you for sitting with me. So, what fell? Oh, your rock. Maybe you just dropped your favorite thing. Sorry, anchovy. There's your rock, dude. Sweet. So this is your sigil. Go ahead and take it and get a screenshot. Just look at it. If that's more of what you're into. I put it this way. Maybe someone... Ooh. Yawning for no reason. Maybe someone's in bed. Maybe someone's chilling. I'm hearing burning the midnight oil. Maybe it's nighttime when you watch this, or maybe you just need to go take a nap. But yeah, this is your sigil. Go ahead, take it in. Again, I auto draw these, so I have no understanding or reason of any line, dot, circle I do or do not make. If anything, like, we can ponder about these together if you would like, and we can come up with some conclusions. But if anything, you know more about the sigil than I do, because if this is your reading, then this is your sigil. And let's see what card was hiding under your sigil. Indigo, a color. Wow. Third eye. Maybe you like colors. Maybe blue is your color. Maybe you identify as an indigo child. Let's see. Cheese is coming through. It's not cheese touch. Not cheese touch. I don't know if it's like in the board game Munchkins, if there's a card for it, but it's like, it's the, you eat the cheese and have weird dreams. Something about that. Maybe you ate something and have had a weird dream about it. Let me, Jen, you hold this for me. Okay, and I'm gonna set that over there. I'm gonna let Jen hold this for us. Thank you, Jen. Maybe a man just held some stuff for you. Maybe an older man just kindly held something up for you. Maybe a mirror. Literal or physical? Literal or physical. Okay, so I guess like someone actually held something up for you. Indigo. Real love. Wow. So I asked, well, what do we want to talk to the indigo children about? Real love. I guess this is a love reading. Is it? Ooh. Love. I'm searching. Okay. So how about this? What do you want to tell us? A lot. Okay. So there's a lot coming in, and there's a lot that people are excited to tell you. Let's go ahead and focus in on this real love. At the bottom of this, we have faith. And I was just, I don't know if you heard it, but the song Real Love, Mary J. Blige, was just playing in my head. Real love, ooh, I'm searching for real love. And this is about having faith. So this is about having faith that real love exists. Ooh. So the indigo children are being told to have faith that real love exists. Let's see if we can get a few more clarifiers. This isn't going to be a super long reading. Just something quick, something nice, some little, I'm working on a new format where I can shoot some stuff out to you guys that aren't like deep and intrinsic. The last few messages I've been given to give you guys have been like pretty heavy. So let's try to get something not as heavy. So tell us about this real love, about this faith. It's going to be clear. Ace of Swords is going to be clear. It's going to be easy. It's going to be obvious. I'm hearing it's going to be more upfront than you thought it was. Clear path. Path is here on Indigo. So there's going to be a clear path to it. You've had a lot of trouble. There's a reason why you're being asked to have faith. Love by Music Soul Child comes up. The line specifically where it's like, where it says something along the lines of, I'm not going to give up on love. Even though I've been yanked around, betrayed, tricked. Because remember, Ten of Swords, that's betrayal. This is the E2 Brutus card. Because remember, those swords are in his bag. The swords, they're in the bag. In the bag. sick. Someone likes memes. Welcome. Someone had to put those there. You didn't put those swords there. Other people put those swords there. I'm here. Maybe there are people who are like, why are you still awesome? Just settle. Your standards are too high. So there's some of you where there are people who believe your standards are too high. But from what I'm seeing, all you're asking for is actual companionship. Not really sure how that would be too high of standards. Let's see what this guy says. You want passion. You want exploration. You are wiser now. You're a better steward of your energy. Are you ready for love? I hear you're done fighting. You're done toiling for fruits that you know will never come. Fruit is back. You're done toiling for fruit that has never come, so you have gone in. Ooh, prayer hands. So if you look here on this Four of Swords, their hands are kind of up, kind of like a prayer. They're peaceful, they're restful. There's also the stained glass motif up here. That looks just like, is that the Hierophant or the Six of Coins? Either way, that's a stained glass motif. This invokes faith, this invokes religion, and you've got it right here. You got a 4, 4, 6 makes 10. Bleeding something. There's a change. A change is coming. A change is coming. A change is coming. You're holding on to the faith, and this is good. I'm not getting sad. I'm not getting dreary. I know my worth. And I know my worth. I'm clever. I'm smart. I'm not fighting with nobody. I'm not arguing. I'm just gonna get mine. I don't need the input of peasants, the input of no-doers. Not ne'er-do-wells, just no-doers. I don't need the input of peoples whose lives I don't envy. I don't need the input of people who I don't want to argue with. In fact, I'm just going to stole away in the night. I don't gotta fight with you. I got the swords. I'm good. There's that Hierophant. There's some people who, because you have held on to, I'm going to say idealization, but it's not idealization. You've held on to your standard of your expectation that love is real. I mean, a lot of you've seen it. You might not have seen it in your immediate family, but you've seen it. You know it's real. I'm hearing for a lot of you, you know love is real because you are real. And you embody love. And you are great. I actually have a message from love that's going to be coming up soon. So that might just be peeking in with this. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. This is so amazing. You're ready and you're open for real love. And like, again, there's romance here and I'm very excited for that for you guys too, but there's platonicness. For some of you, it's a better relationship with your children. Specifically because of understanding, you're allowing yourself to grow and heal. One thing that I'm seeing is with this real love, you believe in real love and you know it's real because you are real. And you want to give as much. So you are working on yourselves. You are not calling in something you are not willing to give. I think that's why the universe is acknowledging it. It's seeing it. Like, it's popping up in my cards. Like, it's here for you. It's here for you. When it comes to you, it's going to be clear. It's going to be easy. You've held on to faith. Nothing good starts in a getaway car. Again, it's going to be very obvious what the real love is. Nothing good starts in a getaway car. It was the best of times, the worst of crimes, struck a match, blew my mind. I'm hearing some of you, you're not really Taylor Swift fans, and it's not for the regular reasons. It's because you're like, hey, I don't really, while this is nice, this is too many. This is too many slices. There's too many slices. So it's not even as an artist, you're just not particularly drawn to her entire discography. I'm not talking about as late in general. And it's just, I'm here like flippant. Some of you see the type of romance that she enjoys and embodies as flippant, especially for, I'm hearing for her age, for not even her age, for your age. It is flippant. It is unstable. It is self-deprecating. I'm not saying that that's how I feel. This is what's coming through of why. It's not just Taylor Swift. This is just one person that popped up. It's the reason why you're not so into... I'm getting like Blank Space wouldn't really be your song. Like, you're more of the... I'm hearing, well, there's some of you who are like, you've got nothing against having multiple partners. There's something about, you're not the I date a new person every week kind of person, which is nice. You know, nothing against it. If you're a Swiftie, welcome. A true Swiftie would, all I gotta say is a true Swiftie would understand what I said. Just because there's room for you doesn't mean you belong there. Again, just because there was room in the getaway car, it's going to be very clear, very obvious, in your face. And again, pretty face. That's how you got in the getaway car. I'm getting you're someone who's used to pretty faces. You know that physical beauty doesn't denote inner beauty. It can be a signal, but it doesn't necessarily denote it, because anyone can maintain. I didn't ask, do you have what you need to go to the ball? I asked, do you want to go to the ball? It's going to be laid out for you. All you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is accept. All you have to do is keep the faith as you have. Traveling to unknown destinations. Maybe you got to go outside of your comfort zone. I was going to say move, but maybe there is a move coming up for some people. And some of you got to travel outside of your comfort zone. You know, somewhere new. Time to get dirty. Christina Aguilera. You're exploring. I'm hearing someone be like, I want love and I'm excited for love. But if I lose myself, is this love? So there's some of you who are worried about losing yourselves in a partner, losing your identity. So that's a big thing. You want to make sure that you know who you are. You're accepting yourself. You're doing your self-love. It's been a long time coming. And for some of you, the hindrance is going to be, it's going to seem too easy. It's going to seem too obvious. It's going to seem too in your face. Life has not been... I'm hearing the Seven of Swords coming back up again. Your life has been full of trickery, and that's why you yourself are a little tricky. But it's okay. You got justice coming in. The scales are going to be balanced. And what's this card? That's not the one I was looking at. There's no such thing as legends if my legend ends. People calling you silly for wanting love, for believing in love, for knowing this love is real. I'm hearing for some of you, it's your age. And specifically some of you, it's being told like you're too old to do this. There's some of you who maybe you are lonely. And not the like, oh, I might be alone, but I'm not lonely. There's some of you who you are lonely. And you want companionship and you want people. But everyone around you, shiesty AF. Everyone around you doesn't believe. Yeah, I think that you might actually be moving, traveling, going somewhere, moving. Or you're gaining access. Passports grant you access to places. You standing in your ground, you standing in your truth, you knowing who you are, you cultivating yourself so that when it is time to come to the table, when it is time to make these partnerships, when it is time to join these communities that you are, that want you as much as you want them. Because remember, just because there's room for you doesn't mean that you belong there. There are many tables that want you at that table, but do they want you the way you want them? And I believe that you've come to this realization. And that's why you're like, no, I want this real love. I'm an indigo child. I have faith. I know who I am. I am love. I attempt to give love. Even if you're not perfect at it, you're still a human. No one gets everything right the first time. It is what it is. When you do get something right the first time, it's nice, but it's not expected. That's goofy. But you're clever. You're smart. You're an explorer. Maybe you haven't traveled the way that you thought. Because I feel some of you like, I don't travel. I don't really go nowhere. What is this talking about? You are an explorer. You are a traveler. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your North Node, your rising, or you have significant Sagittarius placements. But between travel to unknown places, the King of Wands, who literally spent his entire like squirehood, knighthood, and all that stuff exploring, adventuring, mapping out the world and figuring things out. Because if in the traditional Rider Right, the Two of Wands is a man surveying. So it's literally someone mapping it out. So you've mapped it out. And here's some of you, there's both a lack of experience and an excess of an experience. And this is simultaneously. This is existing in tandem. So, or, let me figure out how to say this. There's some of you, the reason that you're like, oh, well, I'm not this traveled person, I don't really know that much, is because I'm getting, you're not, some of you, you're not people who needed all of the hard lessons. Some of you are very much people who, where, yeah, you might ask a clarifying question, but if someone goes, hey, you should get out of the road, you'll be like, why should I get out of the road? Like, you'll probably start making your way to the road, you're going to ask, but you're not just going to stubbornly stand there in the road just so you can see what happens. Or someone's like, hey, there's a shark in the water. You're getting out of the water. Even if you don't think there's a shark in the water, you're making the motions to get out of the water. So, some of you may be the reason that, oh wait, what is this card? Is that the Four? Oh, wow. And then there's Justice again. It wanted me to show you guys that you're getting the justice. It's happening. Whatever that means for you. They're coming into balance. You're getting the happiness. Ooh. Those mournful nights, those spilled cups, they mean something. This is the loneliness. This is that deep thought. This is that contemplation. This is that, well, if I do settle, I can have somebody, and yeah, I can get someone who's like close and we can make it work. I could make it work with anyone. I'm me. I've made everything work. My whole life, I've always made it work. But I don't want to make this work. I want this to be something that is equally worth doing. I don't want to do all the heavy lifting just to get what I deserve. I don't want to have to go through my lemonade era just to get to my Cowboy Carter. That's for somebody. No, a lot of you chose yourself, and you chose knowledge, you chose wisdom, you chose not to learn the hard way. Some of you, if you did learn the hard way, you actually learned. Like, you learned the hard lesson the first time. Some of you, like, got halfway through, caught wind that it was iffy and said, actually, I'm out. Some of you went all the way through with it, knowingly or unknowingly, had the tower, had the pain, and said, and we good on that, and haven't fallen for that again. And some people are taking your unwillingness to sabotage yourself. That's really the best way I can say it. People are taking your unwillingness to sabotage yourself as naivety, as you being a novice, as you being green behind the ears, virginal. You got the light, you the moment, you the eureka. You have a beautiful light, and you refuse to give in to the fleshy need of companionship for the sake of companionship. That's what I'm getting. That's the Taylor Swift one. You're like, I'm good with not just being in relationships to be in them. There's nothing. I'm also getting like a not like not even a judgmental vibe. Because some of you do date around and have some fun, but you're like, hey, y'all go on some dates and stuff like that. But I'm not calling you my boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, we hang out, we chill, we vibe, we homies. Some people think you're cold for that. I think you're chill. She wasn't even trying to do magic. Oh, there's a Libra card on this. Is that another Libra? Who are you? Oh, that's Cheyenne. She wasn't even trying to do witchcraft. Can you believe that? Subconscious manifestations. Keep the faith. Keep moving the way you moving. Keep walking the way you walking. Keep talking the way you talking. Maybe someone just read Walk It in Your Pocket recently. Maybe someone's a Dr. Seuss fan. Or the places you'll go. Oh, someone's graduating. Or graduate. Congratulations. Oh, the amazing places you will go. The amazing places you will go, Earth Angel. No, I think this is, this is a nice little, you're doing great. Your standards are exactly where they need to be. You keep reaching towards that goal. You continue to become the embodiment of love and compassion and caring and Continue to build your self-worth. Lean into your faith if that is what you do. Lean into just whatever it is that is helping you be powerful, that is helping you move forth. And that's really all. I think that's all the universe really wanted in this. I'm not getting any need to pull any more cards. I have no clue how long this was. I hope that this actually is short. I've done stuff before and I thought that it was short. Yeah, we didn't lose all the sun. I'm also here. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. Another reason why I wanted to shoot a short message right now is because as you see, the sun is slowly moving. And I was like, oh, well, I might not have enough time for the sun. Just because there is room there doesn't mean... Sorry, my water bottle started to tweak out on me, and I heard a sister. It's just water in here. It's just water in here, too. It started freaking out on me. So again, just because there's room for you doesn't mean that you belong there. Maybe the room is water related. Maybe you live by the water. Maybe you have a water last name. I don't know what that means. Water, yin energy. There's some alchemical for you. Anyway, let me go ahead and dust off those haters and nasty bad vibes, and I'm just gonna leave you with all your good, lovely, amazing, beautiful selves. And again, nothing good starts in a getaway car. Someone really wants someone to take that in. Maybe you need to listen to that song. This is from the Reputation album. Reputation, Snakes. Ooh, there's an apple. There's a snake in the garden. Maybe that's something to be on the lookout for. Snakes in the garden. But anyway, the old Jew's dead now. Sorry, can't come to the phone. Sorry, Taylor can't come to the phone. Why? It's because she's dead. The Tower. The Lovers. The Queen. Okay, I gotta go. I'm in such a nice, bubbly mood. You keep this nice, bubbly mood. Because the reason I feel like this is because I'm still in your aura. I haven't disconnected us yet. So I'm gonna go ahead, disconnect us. You keep this beautiful, bubbly, loving energy. I enjoy being in it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And the people, your soul tribe, the ones who are gonna reciprocate your energy, bro, they're gonna be foaming at the mouths for this. It feels so good. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna disconnect us. Bye. You can see in another short message at the tent. Ooh.